picked them up too. That's all right. This is a fun day.
Mainly Hannah.
Of course.
We blame everything on her just for fun. Just like, yeah, it's her fault. See? You might get an attitude once in a while, but it's mainly Hannah.
All right. We are live. We are live.
Uh-oh.
I
I'm not
believe.
ready.
Let's go here. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen,
Gents.
we
and
are
ladies.
live, and we wish to welcome you to a surprise podcast on a Sunday. Just thought I'd do something before, since we weren't on Friday, but this is just like I said, if something comes to me, I decide I want to go on, I'm gonna go on, and so I decided to do this. So welcome, and I do have a little special guest here, Jeremiah. Just want to welcome him. Decided, Sunday, since, it's Sammy's birthday. Oh, let me turn your mic on. I thought I had you on.
Oh, see, I thought I couldn't hear myself. Like,
So
something's off.
it is a Sunday. It is the unofficial day of conference. We are all amped for that, getting busy, getting ready to host this conference. Many people coming in tonight, many people coming in this week. So it's going to be a good, busy, tiresome week, but it's all worth it.
Oh, yeah.
So, Jeremiah,
Yeah, yes, sir.
it's your first time on my podcast.
It is.
Definitely wanted to have you on here in the past, and I know schedules kind of keep us from doing things,
Yeah.
but being that it's Sunday, the group's over here for Sammy's birthday,
Yeah.
I decided, let me grab this guy.
Just
Just throw something together on a Sunday, man. I don't have anything planned or in order. We just thought, since my daughter's very loud downstairs, you
Very.
may be able to hear her.
Very loud.
But let's see here. Let me get this.
I do want to say thank you, though, for letting me.
Oh,
honestly.
absolutely. So Jeremiah and his family came into the church when?
I believe 2014.
2014. Okay.
Yeah.
So they've been here roughly 7 years, give or take,
Yeah, 7, 8 years.
and
somewhere.
just a valuable asset to our congregation, to the family. Definitely and this is all coming from me, coming from a background of music, being a musician myself, to see an entire family come in that can play is impressive, and to use it for the glory of God, I believe the anointing is on that family. And so, does everybody play?
Yeah, except for, okay. My little sister Victoria, she's still learning
Oh,
piano.
yeah, she's little.
Yeah, but
Hey, but they start off little anyway.
exactly, yeah.
So I know when Darius Snodgrass played for me, him and his dad was pastoring in Kingsville at the time, I believe. And I was in College Station. They came through and we put on a concert. And so Darius at the time was, 6 or 7, between 6 and 8. Let's just say, I can't remember, but that small. And I have a picture somewhere, but for the sake of time, I can't dig it out.
Yeah,
but
I think you showed me that picture. Actually.
he's a drummer, and he was on the drums, and actually he started drumming at 3. And but here comes the Naranjo family. Am I pronouncing that right?
Yeah, Naranjo, either way.
What's a proper?
Naranjo.
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 It's not a hard R.
See, I can pronounce that because I'm German.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that works.
But, for them to come in and just contribute to what we've been doing for so many years is really, in my opinion, improved the ministry. And so I value their faithfulness. I value their musicianship and what they contribute. So,
Thank you.
yeah, wonderful family. Wonderful
Appreciate that.
family. So, how old are you, Jeremiah?
I am 18, about to be 19. Wow. Yep, I'm old. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
So, Jeremiah plays multiple instruments, but we use them for the piano. I think you're naturally more.
Well, it was the first instrument I ever learned. So yeah, I know
Okay.
more naturally since that was the first thing I did. But yeah.
Yeah. So very, very good pianist. A very good pianist. His dad plays bass. The first time I heard his dad play bass, now you may say, well, you're a bass player, Cliff. You would say that. But, people, I've been in song service since the dinosaurs roamed the earth.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's perfect.
But I've been, I was in song service, golly, I've been in music since I was a teenager, in garage bands and this and that. And this may shock some people, but what turned me on to the bass was a rock and roll group named Kiss. And Mr. Gene Simmons himself. My first garage band was Kiss Disciples. I was Gene Simmons.
Oh my gosh.
So it's embarrassing for me to share that now,
No, that's awesome though.
but that back then, every kid, it was a rock and roll era, and even though it was a soul, R&B, blues, Motown era also, but we grew up my friends were rockers, and so I kind of blended in that way. But yeah, I was a bass player inspired by Gene Simmons. When I got saved in 1986, June 28th, started a band probably 6 months after my salvation, and Tony Washington wasn't in it. At the time, it was myself, Bobby Rugnow, Sissy Owens, and this other lady who's no longer with us. They were military, so they got deployed elsewhere, but amazing singer. Her name was Annie Smith, and I can't remember my drummer, but you know what, man? I need to get a video. I still have a video of our back in day playing.
That'd be cool.
But
and Bobby's a great musician.
oh yeah, man.
Ugh.
We did
Incredibly talented.
our band name was Vision, and we were very good. I'm kind of, don't mean to pump, but we were good together, vocally,
Yeah.
musically. And when Tony got saved in '88, I was challenged to bring him on board as my bass player, and I would have to pick up another instrument, which I didn't really know how to play, which was a guitar.
Oh.
And I don't want to make this all about me because it's my
No,
special guest here.
No, this is
But
your show. Go for it.
yeah, man, been in music a long time, and my dad was also in music. He dabbled with the piano himself and played a lot of the Motown stuff. And I really gravitated more back from rockish to Motown, and because there's so much rhythm there, there's
Yeah.
so much soul and feeling,
Oh yeah.
and so I really picked that up and put that into my style of playing. Uh, so yeah, when John and Amy Rents got sent out to Austin back in the early days, that's when I took over song service as a bass player. And that was around 87, 88, I guess. Maybe, yeah, 88 maybe. Or 89, okay. Somewhere around the 80s. But took over song service and been in song service since, whether that be here in my local church or when I got sent out, of course, you are the song service. Um, Coming back in 98, and I was also the sound man, discipled by Isaac Cortez back in the 80s. And so, sound, music, I love it all. It's in my blood. And if you can hear this music in the background,
Oh yeah.
this is me, man.
Oh yeah.
It's what I relax to. But
Great music.
so how did you learn the piano? What age were you when you really started gravitating toward that?
Well, here's the thing. My dad was smart about it. I never gravitated towards anything. First of all.
True. I
Yeah.
mean, same here.
Yeah, no, yeah. I was like, I was never all like, oh my gosh,
No
Dad, I
interest,
really,
no
yeah,
like, oh, I gotta learn it.
I was never like, oh my gosh, I really want to learn piano. It was more. My dad would sit me down, and I was kind of. He was trying to teach my sister Amanda, and she still knows some piano, but I passed her up. Anyway, I passed her up, but what do you cut? Did I pull this too hard? No, that's
No,
fine.
you're
Okay.
good.
All right. Yeah. So, just sitting down at the we had a little coffee table at the apartment that we were at the time, and he would just put out the piano and he would let anybody touch it. There was no like, you can't touch this, you can't touch that, you play this only and you play that only. It was more, everybody plays whatever.
Yeah.
You choose what you want to play and play it. So I was kind of on, I was on the piano here and there, and my dad started showing me some songs. The very first song I ever learned was "I'm Trading My Sorrows," and he taught me those 4 chords, super simple.
Yeah, simple.
A, D, F sharp, E, just super simple, super simple. And those were the first 4 chords that I ever learned, and that was the first song I ever learned.
Yeah.
And out of that, I just started after learning a song and realizing what I could do with music, like I just started wanting it more. And my dad does not know piano, actually. He only knew those 4 chords. He only knew those 4 chords. That was it. And a friend of his gave him a piano sheet, which is how he learned those 4 chords to teach me.
Yeah.
And he gave me that piano sheet with every chord I'd ever need. And I just started ripping into it. I just started studying and going nuts. He would, every once in a while, he taught me how to hear music. He taught me how to listen to music and how to do that. Music isn't restricted to one instrument. You can learn music in any instrument. You can learn rhythm, tempo, all the good stuff in music. The actual music of music. The good stuff.
Right.
So, he taught me that, and I just started picking it up, and I really, really started liking it, and just seeing what I can do with it. Like at the church we were at the time, we weren't at the door yet, but at the church we were at, they had their song service, and the pastor's son was playing piano, and I was like, okay, cool. And I tried learning from him, but as I learned from him, he showed me a lot. He showed me how to play the chords, but then my dad showed me how to play the chords. Actually use them in different ways and different progressions and different rhythms and different styles and different everything.
Right.
And I started really enjoying it, and I started kind of like, I hate to say it, but I kind of started surpassing that guy that taught me, and and he was more like, dude, like, what the heck, man? It was funny. We had a little conversation about it. It was great. Yeah. But I started playing for their song service, and then just more and more, and then I started getting into drums, and the drummer there, he played some pretty simple drum beats, and he was able to show me, so I picked that up, and again, after learning the basics,
right,
my dad started showing me how to mess around with the drums and how to play and how to get more into it to actually become a drum player. So learned drums, and then I tried learning bass, but my dad stopped me right away. He was like, no. He's like, no, you're going to play guitar. If you're going to learn string instruments next, you're playing guitar first. And I was like, what? And
I understand that, because if you can play guitar, then bass is...
You can play bass.
That's nothing.
Exactly. So
That's
I thank him for that, honestly.
Yeah.
To this day, it was like, man.
It's a challenge.
It is.
Because if you... Like when I learned when I took up the guitar back then, when Tony came in and played bass, I was like, I don't know guitar. I only know there's 6 strings, but I don't know what to do with them.
Yeah.
And so I got with Les Snodgrass, Chris Kelly, who were
Okay.
both in song service,
Okay.
and they taught me where the notes are, the chords,
Yeah.
different things like that, and I just took a few of those and then played them
Yeah.
over and over and over
Okay.
in my spare time, and then I got with them. Hey, teach me something else.
Mhm.
And then when we were a band, which was, I'm glad I don't have audio or video on that, because in the beginning, man, I'm telling you the truth, God, I'm surprised he even stuck around for that concert scene,
Oh, okay.
because my solos and everything sound like an alley cat got his tail stepped on. It was pitiful. And but you apply yourself, you keep going, practicing, and so I eventually continued in guitar playing in bands.
Okay.
And when we got sent out, I taught Jana drums.
Yeah.
I taught my oldest Andrea bass, and so we were a band.
Okay.
Came back here, started a band, and of course this is all before y'all, but
I was about to say, I think I remember you had a band with Marcus in the
yeah, that was our last band.
Okay, yeah, that's
that
the
was a
band.
heartbreak departure, man.
I remember that band, and I remember actually really liking it because it was
We were
pretty
tight.
good. Yeah, it was really good.
I waited too long for that. But anyway, Lord
Yeah,
Jesus.
Anyway, yeah.
I'm telling you,
forward.
people were discouraged and depressed and cried when
Huh.
I had to break that up.
Hmm.
Pastor broke that up, not me. But anyway, let's move on.
Anyway.
So yeah, I mean, but it's good to know different instruments, man. It really comes in handy.
It helps. Yeah, to understand.
Yeah.
Just overall.
And what you said earlier about having an ear.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that is crucial. That's important. Not just instrumentally, but if you can have an ear, then vocally,
Yeah,
you can sing and
you can do some stuff there.
do some stuff.
Yeah.
And we do have some vocally challenged individuals
Uh-huh.
in church that, God's helping, I'm helping, and it's an interesting position to be in, to teach somebody that
Yeah.
is tone deaf. It's not an easy thing to hear. You can hear a sound and yet not be able to match it.
Exactly.
I can't understand it because I've never been there,
Yeah.
but to work with somebody that struggles in that area, you kind of feel that, and it takes a lot of patience to work with them, and grace, because on their side, they get frustrated, like I
Exactly.
can't
It's
do
like,
it,
I
I
just
can't do it, I
can't.
can't do it.
Yeah.
And if y'all ever heard Alvin Smith sing from Tucson, Arizona, that's God right there,
That's
because
heavenly.
that man
That's heavenly.
never was able to sing. He never was able to sing, never had a tone or whatever. And he just wanted to be involved in music ministries, and as he gave himself to it. And I don't know when that all happened, but what you hear from him today come out of his mouth is God, man. And a faithful servant surrendered that to God. And so I know it can be done.
Yes.
Exactly. It can be
It's not
done.
impossible.
But so we are having a song service with Jeremiah, with his dad, Mario, leading and drumming at times. Your younger brother also drums with us periodically, and your mom is one of our singers.
Yes, she is.
So, man, we almost got the whole family in there.
Almost.
You know what I'm
We're trying to push Victoria and Jacob in.
saying? Their time will come if they want it.
Exactly.
But it's good, man. We're getting better, I believe. And when we get in our new building, I think it's really gonna do something in all of us. So
Yeah, I keep telling roommates. I was like, look, attacks are happening. Like the entire church, something is happening.
yeah,
Everyone's getting attacked in one way or another. I'm
Oh,
like,
man.
there better be thousands that get saved to fill that building. Like, come on, this is something spiritual.
yeah.
No, yeah, it's
So someone asked me last, let me see the building. So this is it's still a work in progress, but the majority of it's done. This is a front entrance of the building for those that wanted to see it. It is coming along. Let me see here. Where's my cursor? I need to make it slideshow. I can scroll, I think.
Is it just this? I think it's just that one picture.
Well, that's a bummer. Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. So, I'm going to start with this.
Hello.
So, that's a sanctuary that's up above the platform where Chuck hung our speakers. I showed this our last podcast.
Okay.
But for those that weren't here, that text me or email me saying I missed it, I want to see it. So these are our hung speakers, and this is on the right side of the stage, left side of the stage. That's a sanctuary. Man, bro, that's a big stage.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna.
Ooh.
So we're gonna. If you can see my cursor.
Is there enough space for me to dance on there?
Brother. I'm gonna leave that alone.
I'm sorry.
If you want, that's up to you.
I'm kidding. No.
I don't know how you're gonna do that on piano, but hey, unless you stand up.
It's possible. No, I'm just kidding. It is very possible.
So we're gonna be, excuse me, on this side of the stage, musicians, singers on this side.
Very nice.
And what I just found out, and I hope some of you singers, if you're listening and watching, we are initially already purchased for the sake of the singers to have in-ear monitors. It's like a radio pack. So you won't have what we have as musicians, which is an in-ear with our own control board.
Mixer, yeah.
You'll have like a radio pack that is operated by the house, and you'll hear. But I just got the notice that will not happen for you singers. Pastor declined that, saying you don't need it. And at first I was like, wait a minute, but then he's right, and I'm about to explain after I show you these pictures. So this is our foyer, and these are the big old slate tiles.
Wow, that's awesome.
And it's actually the whole front area is complete.
Wow.
It's beautiful.
That looks really nice.
Just great job these guys did.
Did they already grout it, or?
They did everything. Oh no, they should have grouted. This is like
okay.
a week.
I see in the back there they haven't grouted it. They still have the spaces
this is
there.
about a week or so ago.
Okay.
So, but from Matt Spotcheck, who is our exterminator there, killing ants, he said it is totally complete already. So.
Wow, that's awesome.
And of course,
that picture.
we got our mounts there, but no chairs yet. But hopefully that'll happen.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
they're working on that. This is the right side of the front building, which they're going to lay some French drain pipe. So if it floods, it'll drain. It won't get into the building. That's probably one of the longest flower areas or tree areas that are going to be there on both sides. It's crazy, but.
Ooh.
Our one parking lot.
I see the shadow there on the bottom. Wow.
So yeah, that's
really nice.
That's that.
Very nice. I'm excited. I'm super excited.
So, going back to your singers. Initially, what I was going to do once we get in that building and have our first practice, it is going to be done to where your mind will be blown, because you technically will not need any type of monitoring system near you or in your ears. It'll be so clear that you will be able to hear each other just by standing by them. Everything sound-wise will be in-house only, nothing on the platform. And like I said, musicians will have in-ears so we can hear us and the song service leader. But even what we're doing, you will not hear. It'll all come out from the front of the house. Pianos, keyboards, synth, lead, rhythm guitar, and bass will all be no amps on stage. It'll be behind a wall and or hardwired to the mains. And then, of course, we'll hear ourselves if we want to in here. So the stage will be so quiet that you won't need any monitoring system. You'll be able to hear each other and blend together vocally. Plus, this also helps and assists in you projecting yourself and projecting your vocal, which I've been trying to help y'all with for a long time. So to help you even more, no in-ears. And you can communicate on stage and not be disrupted by any sound. So I hope that makes sense. But that's the way it's supposed to be done.
Yeah, that's nice.
Sound engineering, when they came to engineering sound in the square footage of a building, height, width, length, depth, and programming systems in there, and then using programs to do a sound check with the measurements of the sanctuary, they were able to notice that monitors take away from the main sound system of the sanctuary, which we are actually been doing since I've been saved, and it just gets so loud on the platform. So now we're actually doing everything right. So you'll find out when we get in there.
Well, is it that it's right or is that it's different?
It's when it comes to sound, it's right.
Okay.
You hear, and even Chuck said this because he plays in a band right now.
Okay.
And I'm talking about Chuck from Guitar Center. Mm-hmm. He plays in a band that they tour and whatever.
Okay.
And they don't have anything on stage. Everything's in ears. They don't have anything on stage. And while they're playing and the crowd is jamming and the sound is booming out there, they're able to talk to each other just with their main regular voice. Yeah. And they said this is the way it's supposed to be on the platform.
Okay.
And it helps because as soon as you add an amplified speaker on the platform, it affects the sound out there, and now you got to tweak everything.
Yeah.
So
you got to readjust for that one.
Right. So that's why any professional out there and mega church, if you will, musicianship, everybody has in-ears. And
yeah, in-ears is definitely
man, it's night and day. It's amazing. So that be that. That's the church. Hopefully I'm gonna be there tomorrow, taking more pictures, seeing how it's coming. Okay. Got to check my sound room, video room, broadcasting room.
Oh yeah, is the mixer board is the board gonna be in the middle of the room or is it gonna be in a corner?
The sound booth?
Yeah, the sound booth. Yeah.
It's gonna be in a corner with
a corner, left or right? I'm just curious.
You know what?
Do you have a picture? I bet you.
Let me see.
Come on, Blue. You got a picture.
Oh, it's over here. Let me see.
Did they already build it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Every room's complete.
Okay, cool. Just curious.
They're gonna put the doors in and.
Yeah, once they started, I think the last time I was in there when we last cleaned. All the other men when we last cleaned. That was the last time I was in there.
Oh, okay.
That was a while back. So.
Sambo.
Oh.
Martha, glad you're here with us. For those that don't know Martha,
yeah,
that's Liz Gordon's sister. Known her a long, long time. She's always a faithful viewer. I'm trying to think what drive is it on. It may be in my desktop.
I'm loving this one. It's great. No, I'm serious. I'm over here. I'm all like bobbing back and forth. It's like, yeah, come on.
Where's my F drive? Okay. Okay. I know it's here somewhere. Gotta find my.
Samuel, it's funny. I hear about a 30-second delay.
Oh, do you?
Oh, do you now?
Let me see.
I think the delay's purpose.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
you're
delay.
talking about us
Yeah,
up here.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. The delays that
Yeah,
delay is
I
good.
know my audio's
Not
on.
yeah, not a delay as in reverb delay.
Okay. Okay. Oh, here we go.
You found it.
E. Yes. Okay. Oh, maybe you
Hmm?
no, I want to show Martha something.
Uh-oh.
This is from years back. My sister used to live at the lake, so we decided, and I was pastoring in a College Station, so we decided to take a weekend, or I think it was a weekend, Friday through Saturday. We went to the Canyon Lake, stood on the dam. My brother Willis and Liz.
Cool.
That's overlooking it.
Yeah, it's nice. Ooh. That's nice.
It's my second home, man.
Oh yeah.
Been going there since I was 4.
Since you were 4. Oh,
Yeah.
it hasn't been that long then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not too long. Not too long.
No, my dad's military, so this is on the military side of it, Fort Sam Houston Rec Center area, the campgrounds.
Okay.
Is they're trying to jog. But. Yeah, my dad decided on Thanksgiving we're going to spend it at Canyon Lake on the camping grounds. So I think this year will be 53 years of tradition that we're doing this. Where is it? Oh, this is in Houston Church. There's Carolyn.
Is Jana blinking or? Oh, it kind of looked like she was.
Yeah, she's had that squint. Let me see here. Let me go back to.
Yeah. The way.
Oh, here we go.
Got a big old screen.
Can you find it? Oh. Let me see. Gotta be here somewhere. Ever since I got this new computer, it's when you go to the folder setup or settings, it looks different than the old computer, and so you gotta find things.
Yeah.
Oh, my cloud drive. That's what it is. Yeah, I need to go to my cloud drive. Open that. Over here. Oops. Don't do that. There we go. All right.
It's funny.
Oh, we got to practice at 4.
I was about to say,
4:45.
conference hasn't even started. I'm already
I
tired.
know.
Over here, I'm all like, done.
I tell you, man, it's gonna be an interesting week. Here it is. Okay. Golly.
Ooh.
All right. Oh, thought you'd appreciate that, Martha. Let's see. Church lease. College Station. people. I'm getting there.
Slowly but surely.
There's probably a video back when we were in College Station that Hannah probably don't want me to show, but
Oh.
I have to see if God's gonna move me right. What do you think?
I have no idea, but she said something. That's funny.
Let's see. All right, I think we're getting there.
Oh, she said no. Ooh.
So that's College Station.
I know that
But
guy.
there's Darius.
Yeah.
I thought I had a better one of them, but that's
Okay.
yeah.
No, but I've seen the picture that you're talking about, where it's like just him on the drum set.
Yeah.
It's funny because he loves playing the drums up close, like everything's super close and very tight.
Yeah.
And I've talked to him about it. I'm like, dude, why do you do that? And he's like, oh, I think it's because like when I learned drums, I was so young. Like I got used to everything being so close. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. Oh, look, Emily says she wants to see it.
Oh.
That's funny. No, but yeah, that's I've talked to him before about that. He's like, yeah, no, like I got used to everything being so close. That's why I play the way I play, like with everything. 2007. How old was I? I was 5.
Wow.
I was 5 at the time. Wow. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's. Oops. Oh, that's fine. Oh, didn't want to do that.
You're showing everybody that screen.
Hey. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's like.
I shut down the whole thing.
That's great.
Oh well.
Like he don't got no secrets.
I know, right?
Just be like.
Let me bring it back. Work with me. What time is it?
It is 3:37.
Oh yeah, we're
Yeah,
good.
no, we got plenty of time.
Very good. Okay. My cloud. Hannah.
What? What's that?
No, I said Hannah.
Oh.
No, we were in church, in our church building. I think it was either before service or after service.
Okay.
And I guess there was a Christian song that she liked. And man, she put on a show.
Just
She put on a show. She was dancing and everything.
good. Just do it. I'm sure she won't mind. It's fine.
She leaves the room every time I show it.
Oh, really? Oh my
Even if
gosh.
It's just us here. Just
Wow.
family.
Okay, so she's.
Where's her folder here? Where's Hannah's folder?
Uh-oh, you got a whole folder dedicated to her?
I put everything
My
about her in a folder.
gosh.
I do that with all my kids so I can easily do
Okay.
it. Oh, she shoots.
But actually, did you know something? My parents have baby pictures of every single child except for me.
What?
I'm serious. They have plenty of baby pictures for Amanda, and they got some baby pictures for Josiah and Jacob, and obviously for Victoria as well. But the reason why, though, is they took baby pictures of us, but we had not a folder. Well, what is it? An external hard drive that we'd back everything up on, and they put all of my baby pictures in there, but it ended up messing up. So that was fun.
There's Hannah.
Uh-oh. She misses, doesn't she?
Did you cock it? I'm teaching her.
Oh, wow. She misses. Yeah, I told you she misses. Oh.
Take your time. Aim.
I'm sorry, that last one. Oh, she really hits the bush in the back there.
She's trimming edges.
She's see again. Oh my gosh! Wow. Okay, that's hilarious.
You want to get closer? She's. She, let's see.
She really, really hates that bush right there. There it is. How many shots did it take? Like 6? The whole round? The whole clip? It's like, jeez.
Do that jug. The jug. She was shooting my gun, so my gun was a little more powerful.
Ah, okay. So it's a little harder to aim.
Well,
keep,
the anticipation of the kick,
yeah.
the recoil.
Yeah.
So. Where's her phone? Okay.
Move the gallon to the spot and Martha, that was funny. That's awesome. It's a good way to fix it.
Let me put this back. But I mean, after she got comfortable with it, I gotta give it to her because she hit every shot. She even, and Jana was there too. We were looking at her first shot on it was like either a Coke bottle or a water bottle with the cap on it. She shot, spun the cap off, left the bottle of water there.
Really?
And then she hit the bottle of water.
Wow. Was that on purpose or one accident?
That's what she said. How she aimed to. But she hit bullseye too. You know, paper bullseyes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She hit a bullseye, dead center.
Wow.
I told her to get away from me.
You're like, I don't feel safe anymore. It's like, give me that gun.
Okay, where's... Turn my music back on.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice the music was off.
Which building? Yeah, here we go. So, this is the beginning days.
Hello. I remember it when it was like
Just
that.
Just a plot of land.
Yeah, I remember when it was like that. We used to have a lot of fun back there for the haunted houses.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was great.
Oh,
Ooh, I also remember that day.
Okay, I need to do this as... How can I do this? Oh, now the pictures come out.
Oh, I remember when it was like that. Okay, when it was like that, with just the frame or just barely even the frame, we drove. My dad, my brothers, and we all drove in the back. Obviously, my dad drove us back there, but whatever. We drove in the back real quick and we looked at it, and I actually have a picture on my old phone that I still have. It's just I don't have it with me. But we took a picture of it like that with us there in the backfield when it was all like tall grass and you guys had like little barb, like literally like 3-4 inch high little barbed fence just to keep the little critters out. That was cool. I remember seeing that and taking a picture and we were like, oh my gosh, like, look. And then just to see how it is now, that's like, whoa, huge difference.
Yeah, it is.
Huge, huge difference. You wouldn't even recognize. Oh, look, there's Darius right there.
Oh, yeah, here you go.
Yeah, I just saw it. I was like, hold on, wait. I remember you showing me that one. There it is. There he is. Get it? There he is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, good one. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Back in the boys' home days,
Uh-oh.
a lot of people don't know what that is. Allow me. When I gave my life to Christ, in fact, Melissa was also moved into the girls' home because she felt she can serve God better around other Christians than staying in her house amongst unbelievers, even though it was family. But she moved in the girls' home in March of '86. I got saved June 28th, 1986, and I started to serve God living with my parents. My dad co-signed, helped me get a new car. A Hyundai Sonata.
Ooh, a Hyundai.
Hyundai.
Did you know you should have bought a Honda, but you bought a Hyundai?
I know.
Yeah.
I know that now.
Yep.
But I couldn't make my payments. I couldn't do it because I was taught biblically to start tithing and giving. And so I started thinking, man, I can't afford to do both, you know, like some people, the battles we have sometimes in our early faith. And so I say, God, I got to pay my car payment so I can get to church. So I did that, and I don't need to get into all this, but anyway, it didn't turn out good. So my dad took the car away, and because I decided, you know what, money went missing, just mysteriously. Mysteriously.
I was thinking that's like a new word that I didn't know. You know, like that
Hey,
was
I
like
could
a
make up
smart
some good
word,
ones. People
you
probably
know,
believe me.
Like ample. Like I thought it was one of those kind of words. Like it makes no sense for what it means, but it means what it means. You know, you know what I'm saying?
God,
Okay,
yeah.
that's what I thought that was. But
So
then,
it's not mysteriously. It's mysteriously went missing.
Mysteriously.
And I couldn't figure it out. I started blaming my dad because we were drinking buddies before my salvation. And so I thought, oh, he found the money, he took it, he stole it, whatever. Well, money went missing twice. Twice a month because I got paid 2 times a month. So both paychecks went to pay my car. One went missing. I had to pay the next more. That went missing. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to tithe. My dad didn't like that. Hey, you got responsibility, son. You got to pay that car. Well, I got to tithe, Dad. I got to honor God. So he got furious and said, you know what? You want to be with that church? You want to be those people? Go. Get out of my house. You leave us alone, we'll leave you alone. Basically disowned me. Took my car. I sat on the curb outside the house. I was able to make my one legal phone call. Called the boys home.
Okay.
I had Isaac Cortez's number, and they came all the way across town because I lived off on the northeast side on Riddiman and 35. So they picked me up, I started living in the boys home. And I forgot where I was going with this whole story.
You saw something on your screen there and started talking about the boys' home.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
See, that's what happens when you get older.
Oh my
Your
gosh.
brain's not. Anyway, we were in the boys' home, and one of our boys' homes, we had a few of them. And we decided, you know, people coming in getting saved, you know, we want to encourage them to just live for God, this and that. So Andy Anderson, who was already in the church, but decided, you know what, I have this small TV, probably a 14-inch little compact TV, and I don't want it, I don't need it, I don't think God wants me to have this. So I was like, well, hey, bring it over to the boys' home. We'll go in the backyard and we'll stone it to death. So he brought it over.
That's the most biblical way to do it.
He brought it over, and we did exactly that.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
So up here, he's getting ready. He has his eye on the prize. There's a little TV right there.
Yeah, I see it.
He winds up, and he hits it the first shot.
Wow.
And he has a victory. Fist bumps, everything.
Yeah.
He has a victory.
Man, that's.
I tell you what, it was a glorious time. We celebrated, and
That's something, huh?
but that's Andy Anderson.
Wow.
And the boys' home, rickety-looking backyard, which
Yeah.
was off in where were we? Hidden Cove.
Hidden Cove.
So yeah, that was an interesting day.
That's very cool. I'm at a guy's house right now. It's fun.
Yeah.
No, it really is fun.
You
It's
know
just-
what? I thank God for it, bro.
Exactly.
Because even though you have your own issues,
Yeah.
and you may establish more, you can work them out together because being with one mind,
Yeah.
I think, people, even in the early stages of Christianity, if you're around the right company,
Exactly.
y'all will be all right.
No, yeah, I've enjoyed it. It's been fun. Been there since I think April.
Now, this picture, I'm just saying. In fact, let me see if I can. I need to. Hold on. I need to take certain people out of it.
So you do have something to hide. No, I'm just kidding. Just
Okay. So, this is in El Paso. We used to do so many invasion teams. And El Paso is actually the church that sent out the San Antonio church. And that was under my first pastor, which is Richard and Sylvia Montez. And but anyway, we went back to the El Paso church, which was back then was Scott Lamb.
Okay.
And went to play for him, outreach for him and stuff. So this is me and my wife
Oh wow.
back then.
Whoa.
Now, I know what you're saying. Brother, you look smooth.
That's believe it or not, that's exactly what I was thinking. You look good. All right. Okay.
Okay, I just
see
thought
you.
I'd entertain you there for a minute.
God. That's good.
I had hair, y'all. I
You
had hair.
Oh my gosh, you're like, what? It's like, how? No.
Jerry curl was happening.
Oh my god. That's funny.
Oh man. Let's see. Put down. Okay. So anyway, people, hope your Sunday's going well. Hope you're blessed. Like I said, we're getting ready to start our annual Texas Bible Conference
I'm not ready.
officially tonight with Pastor
Jim Pena.
Jim Pena.
I listen. I'm just kidding.
Jim Pena is pastoring right now in Kingsville, and Kingsville Church is doing very well. First pioneered by Les and Marie Snodgrass. Went through some pastors, and then now Jim and Patsy Pena pastoring. They're doing very well. And so he's in town. Always great to see them. Man, I tell you what, Jim and Patsy Pena are probably one of the most humbled couple, humbled individuals, humbled Christians that I know. And it humbles me just to be around them and talk to them and just see, just the way they carry themselves and how they talk and how they care for people. And so it's so cool to see them. I'm glad they're going to be here tonight, and praise God. I think we're going to be blessed.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good time.
Oh,
Happy spring. All right. No, it's like.
what is that?
That's,
Oh, hold on. Gotta get my James.
I was about to say, can you please tell me?
Oh, hello. Okay. Sammy!
Sir.
Get up here, Sammy.
Uh-oh.
You're it.
My gosh.
Grab that mic, Sammy.
And put these headphones on.
Put those headphones on, Sammy.
Come on, Sammy. Join me in my camera.
You know what? Yeah.
Look.
There we go. There we go. There we go. There's Sammy. So, oh man, I'm loud. Hold on.
Yeah.
So, I've known Sammy since he was born. Let's just put it that way, okay? I've known him, his sister Brenda, since they were born. Their parents, Mark and Lori, great couple, great friends. So today's Sammy's 22nd birthday. So he's 1 year over legal age. And he brings a bottle in my house that it took me a while to figure out. You know, he just pulls it out of a paper bag. When you see a man pulling out a bottle from a paper bag, you know better. Okay, you know better. I mean, it's some deep down alley ripple, but I understand it was sparkling apple cider, right?
Yes.
It was, right?
It was definitely sparkling apple cider for
Yes,
sure.
the bottle's
Okay.
down there
Yes.
if you need me to go.
Okay, I just want to make sure. But you know, the initial pulling out of the bag just took me back to places I don't want to be.
Okay.
So, but happy birthday, Sammy.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Welcome to the podcast, brother.
Thank you. Thank you.
How's it feel being 22?
I feel 1 minute older than I did a minute ago.
Ooh.
I don't feel
Now,
22.
let me share something with you people. Sammy is, how do I say it? He likes telling jokes and riddles. Is that fair to say?
That's
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yes.
So, when I'm in a discussion with him, like the one about his birthday, and his response to me this morning was what he just said to you. I'm 1 minute older than I was a minute ago. That's Sammy's humor. He's humorous.
Humorous.
I thought, isn't that like a food or a condiment or something?
That's hummus.
Hummus. Hummus is the
See,
food.
I don't know how to approach this, man. You know, are we gonna have a downright serious discussion?
Yes, sir. We
Or are we gonna, you know, not that I care, but you know, I love my brother, but I just thought, you know, I'd never know how to take him where he's coming from because he'll come back with something funny
Out of the
or
box.
out of the box. Thank you. That's a
Out of the
perfect way to
box.
say it.
Yes, sir.
And I just don't know how to put it back in the box. So,
Well, my name ain't Jack, so I don't know. I'm not exactly Jack in the Box. So. That one was going nowhere. So I'm like, okay. Let's explain why I don't like.
See, Cliff is speechless now. Look what you did. This is literally a podcast of him speaking. Oh my gosh.
Okay, where's the tomato
that's
man? I need a
perfect.
duck right here.
Oh, that's.
that deserves one more. Just one more.
Okay. But yeah, I can't have a pretty serious conversation. The thing is, though, you should have to let me know ahead of time, otherwise I may think you're joking.
That's very true.
You think I'm joking?
Oh,
Especially the way you called me upstairs, like right over here. I was like, he must be joking.
Oh, okay. Well, I do have a sense of humor, but stuff like this, you know, sometimes I feel like when you're in front of people
Right.
who are viewing, not that you can't be humorous because, you know, being a preacher myself, you got to have humor in your preaching.
exactly.
Correct.
Okay, or it's just boring. You fall asleep, you get on your phone. You get on your phone all the time.
I think that was aimed at someone else.
And so, but you can mix the two, have a great time. But being that this is more fellowship atmosphere, we can do that.
Very true.
And who else to have than Mr. Humor himself, Sammy Rodriguez.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness! He's like, hey, appreciate you. He's like,
Thank you very
I'll
much.
be here all week. No, it's like,
God.
awesome.
Pretty much. But anyway, so what you talking about right now?
Well, we're just bringing up some stuff from the past, blast from the past.
Blast from the
We're
past.
talking about music and different other things. And I noticed you were on the chat.
He was.
See, folks, he was on the chat, and I was able to summon him straight up here,
Oh my gosh.
like if he was in my house.
Man, it's crazy.
He
Technology
was teleported.
these days.
I have a teleport.
Man, he just really went all out for his studio.
Martha, have a great day. Thanks for joining in there with us. I always appreciate you. Thank you. Go eat. Have fun. Back in the day, our fellowship in the 80s was just doing everything that we know we needed to do to reach the lost, to win souls, plant churches, world evangelism, stuff like that. One year when, I don't know, I can't remember if it was in prayer, if it was just I'm thinking about things in ministry, that I thought, man, wouldn't it be great to capture what God is doing in our church on video? So one year, in the beginning of the year when you file your taxes, we got back quite a good amount. So I decided, hey, I want to invest in a video camera. So we bought a video camera back then. It was VHS video cameras.
Oh yeah.
And I have boxes of VHS in my house.
I'm sorry. You said that like if we didn't know what that was.
Yeah.
You never know.
I remember.
That's what I was
never
like,
know.
hold
still
on.
remember.
I felt that. That was
Sometimes
like,
you
hold
never
on.
know. I mean, believe me when I say that I've said it before, and people are like VHS.
Oh,
VHS?
oh, come on.
So
No.
know.
Yeah,
I grew up on tapes.
see, there you go. My parents, they were not afraid to show us the O-Tech.
You know what an 8-track is?
Yes,
A-track.
absolutely.
You know what vinyl is?
Yeah, come on.
Well, now. So this is me starting off our ministry.
Ooh.
Ooh, nice.
Oh my gosh.
Man, the hair. Wow.
It's the camera, Sammy. I'm showing the camera, not my hair. I know my hair looks
Okay.
shimmery.
Okay.
It was that Jerry
I
curl.
was,
Look at that hair.
look at that. Like, hallelujah.
Okay.
I want hair like that.
Appreciate that compliment, Sammy. I do. Thank
That's awesome.
you. Wow. Well, that's so funny. First thing I trying to show the ministry.
The
already.
ministry.
And what do they look at?
The
My
hair. The hair. What?
Well, it's part of your ministry.
Exactly.
It was
Exactly.
the trademark of your ministry back in the day.
It was not a trademark or nothing. Trademark. So I guess my mustache was too.
I was about to say your mustache was looking pretty good too. It was like on point.
Oh my gosh.
This is too
let's
much
see.
fun.
This is too much, yeah.
Samuel is also a musician.
Sammy is also a musician.
A musician.
Plays the guitar.
Guitar.
Easier. And a couple other things.
That's not what I
Yeah.
want.
Yeah.
Guitar is my main instrument.
He does know bass, and you do know piano.
Yeah, he substituted for me before on
You
bass.
play drums?
I can only play like 1-2 songs. That's
okay,
it.
okay.
On what?
I thought so. I was like, I don't
drums?
know. I can't remember if you
On
played
drums.
drums or not.
Actually, you believe it or not, drums was my first instrument.
I believe it.
Then I just went to bass and fell in love with bass. But I can still play drums.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. I think those two instruments go together really well.
They
Because
do.
because without the drums you can't have the bass, and without the bass you can't. It just sounds wrong or weird.
You know, when doctors look at the heart,
Mhm.
they want to hear the heartbeat.
Mhm.
Then they hear what they categorize as the rhythm of the beat,
Oh, okay.
right?
Yeah.
The drums is a heartbeat. And
Yep.
the bass is the rhythm.
Yep. See? Okay. Okay, I like that. That's good.
Musically, that's very accurate.
Musically, that is very accurate. The way it was explained to me was a little more like if you're trying to build a house, you need a foundation, and without drums and bass, there's no foundation. That sets the tone. That's without that, it
Folks.
doesn't work.
Revelation right there. Give it to him.
Come on, thank
Give
you.
it to him. Thank you very much.
Take a bow real
That's
quick.
powerful. That's very true.
Yeah.
hmm It's like makeup.
See? Yes.
Without a foundation, right, Hannah? Give me an amen.
Oh yeah. Come on.
Without a foundation, you just look pitiful.
Oh! 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 Snap! Oh my gosh!
That's what I heard. I don't know.
That's what you heard.
I don't know about makeup. Thank God.
That's awesome.
Without paint on the barn, you just would.
Oh my gosh! Oh, that's funny.
That's pretty good.
Well, you didn't say I was wrong, so I guess I was right.
Yeah.
Where's my College Station church? Let me see it. I got to show you this video. Somebody.
Somebody.
What she say? She says, I can't.
Brian Church. Let's see. All right, this has got to be it. I don't know
Yep.
why it won't show the
I wasn't really into music at all until I was in my teenage years. I don't know if I've said it before or not, but
Pick the mic up.
okay, there you go.
Okay,
There we go. A lot more clear.
Wow.
I just want people to hear my heavy breathing.
Believe me, we don't. Go ahead.
Heavy breathing in on Sam.
Yeah. No, it's actually because I was born with a couple respiratory issues, so a lot of
Yeah.
times I'm just naturally a heavy breather. So usually, I had my own YouTube channel. I tried getting up, but I always you would hear my breathing in the background. I would have to EQ that out. It's annoying.
Oh, I got you.
But anyway, actually for the longest time I was what you would call tone deaf and beat deaf. I couldn't.
Tempo deaf.
No, it's very
Or
true.
beat.
I met him when he was like that. It was bad. Both. He was just bad. Yeah, it was bad.
Beat deaf meaning you.
I can keep a rhythm. I can
Oh,
keep a beat.
okay.
He couldn't follow nothing.
Mm-mm.
It was
Oh.
great. I mean, no, it was horrible. No, I'm just kidding.
So yeah.
I'm surprised I never noticed that.
All I have really is just a miracle from God, because I remember there was a need with being with ministry wise. I needed somebody for song service,
Yeah.
and I prayed, okay, God, if you give me this ability to do these things, to play music and to be able to sing, then I promise I won't use it for the world, or to how people they'll sell their gift. I was like, you know what, God, I'll only use it in your house and for your glory.
We use it as preachers. We say that, and that's true, 100% accurate. But we call it prostituting your gift.
Ooh. Okay.
Because when God anoints you, and you say, you know what, I bet I can do something with this out there in the world,
Mm-hmm.
and you do it, you've prostituted what God put in you, and you're selling yourself to the world.
True.
So that's very true, and it's sad and I've seen it throughout my salvation, people doing that. It's very sad. Very sad. And I'm sorry, Hannah got my attention. But yes, very true. And so God bless you for staying faithful all those years. I don't know if you've ever been pulled on to do anything like that, but for you to be here today speaks volumes. And you ought to not only thank God, which I know you do, but you ought to be proud of yourself.
Thank you. Well, you know what's interesting? A lie that a lot of church kids believe, because God gifts them with so much talent, so much ability, just being in our fellowship and finding a place to be involved.
Yeah.
And the lie that they believe is somehow that they can take what it is God gave them, and like you said, prostitute their gift. Go out into the world and be a success. Go out there and make a name for themselves, and be out there as if happiness and all this pleasure and everything just waiting out there for them.
Yeah.
But that's the lie that you see over and over that they believe, because you open your eyes, all those people who have already done that. There's people who have reached that point, that dream. There's people who have reached the top. There's people who have all of that, and they're empty, and that they're miserable, and so many of their lives are just destroyed afterwards. But yet but so many times when the devil lies to them, they don't see that.
Yeah.
They don't see all the examples already that are there of how it's a lie, and somehow the devil believes it, and they lie, and the devil lies to them, and they believe it, that somehow they're different.
Very
And
true.
somehow that it won't happen to them. But you look at it, there's so many examples of that, and people who have come back from that as well. They even testify that it's not worth it. It's the allure of those things. The Bible talks about the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life.
Right.
And
Very true.
and so it's just sad to see, because I know people, church people, pastors' kids I grew up with, and so much gifting, so much ability, so much talent God has given them, and yet they end up going out into the world and just believing the lie, and it reminds me of how that if I'm not careful, I can believe the same lie if I'm not grounded in truth.
We all can. Absolutely. Very true. Very true. Well, folks, it is time for us to head out to song service practice. Getting ready for our conference, and so, like always, man, for a Sunday, I didn't expect everybody to join in, but thank you for joining. Thank you for those that were just watching, and if you haven't already, as I always say, please subscribe, follow. It'll be truly a blessing.
Comment below.
Turn the bell
Comment
notification
below.
on.
Turn the notification on. Every time I come on, you'll know it.
Cliff is awesome. Trust me. Just do it.
Amen.
Yeah. He won't leave you hanging.
Nope.
Yeah.
He won't leave you hanging.
He won't leave you hanging, because otherwise.
Oh,
it'd be
here we
like
go.
cliffhanger.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Cliffhanger,
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Until next time, folks, we'll see you later. You have a blessed Sunday. Enjoy your week. God bless.